So now we're doing TryHackMe pre-security, how the web works, HTTP in detail. Task 5, headers. All right. So headers are additional bits of data that we can send to the web server when making requests. Although no headers are strictly required when making an HTTP request, we'll find it difficult to view a website properly if we don't have them on there. All right. So common request headers. So these are these are headers that are sent from the client, usually our browser, to the server. Okay. So we got the host header. Some web servers host multiple websites. So by providing the host headers, we can tell it which one we require. Otherwise, we'll just receive the default website for the server. Okay. So we got the user agent. This is our browser software and version number, telling the web server our browser software helps it format the website properly for our browser. And also some elements of HTML, JavaScript, and CSS are only available in certain browsers, as we learned from free code camp. But that might have changed. I don't know. Anyway, content length. When sending data to a web server, such as in a form, the content length tells the web server how much data to expect in the web request. This way, the server can ensure it isn't missing any data. All right. So this reminds me of that one up here when we were looking at this one down here. And I was like, this doesn't look like 98. I'm pretty sure it's counting from here to here for this content length of 98. All right. Just to let you know. Now let's get back to it. So now we're on to accept encoding, which tells the web server what type of compression methods the browser supports so the data can be made smaller for transmitting over the internet. All right. And then we've got cookie right here. I wonder what was here. Probably nothing. We've got cookie, which is data sent to the server to help remember our information. And we're going to see that in the cookies task later. And then we've got some common response headers. So these are the ones being sent for request, I guess. And then we've got the common response header that come back from the server. So these are the headers that are returned to the client from the server after a request, believe it or not. All right, so we've got set cookie, which is information to store which gets sent back to the web server on each request. All right, and we'll see that in cookies later. And then we've got cache control, how long to store the content of the response in the browser's cache before it requests it again. So like when it says, we'll keep you on file for a month, I'm pretty sure they're talking about this thing right here. So we got content type, and this tells the client what type of data is being returned, i.e. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, images, PDF, video, etc. Using the content type header, the browser then knows how to process the data. True. I mean, yeah, anyway, I'm sure you can imagine. Content encoding. What method has been used to compress the data to make it smaller when sending it over the internet? So we've got content encoding. We've also got accept encoding. All right. So here's the questions. So what header tells the web server what browser is being used? All right. What browser? What browser? No, is it user agent? Okay, yeah. So this is the browser software telling the web server our browser blah blah blah. So user agent. Let's do that. User hyphen agent. Looks like it fit. Looks like it's right. So what header tells the browser what type of data is being returned? So what type of data is being returned? It's got to be something like this. Content type. What type's being returned, right? So content type. Content hyphen type. Submit it. There we go. So what header tells the web server which website is being requested? It's 4 letters. We only got one 4-letter, and it's going to be host, and that's going to provide the host headers so it can tell which one we require. So host. Let's do that. Host. That's not anything. Host. There we go. And submit it. All right. So now we're on to task 6, cookies, and we'll see you next time.